This is our Earth. It is composed of a little over 7 billion people. With this many people living on Earth, there are bound to be many consequences. The depletion of fossil fuel can lead to the buildup of air pollutants such as CO2, SOx, NOx, and etc. Certain gas emissions causes certain global disasters. For example, CFCs in the stratosphere can lead to the depletion of the ozone layer. Greenhouse gases that are trapped in the atmosphere will lead to global warming. Urban cities, factories, and vehicle exhaust are some of the factors that lead to air pollution and severe health effects. Did you know that air pollution can cause up to 200,000 deaths per year because inhaling air pollution can take away at least 1 to 2 years of a person's life?
How can we change this? A suggestion to reverse these problems is to use renewable and sustainable energy to make small changes, one step at a time. Solar energy is one example of an alternate source of power. Most commonly, solar panels are used to produce electricity with direct sunlight. When sunlight is absorbed by semiconductor material silicon, an electron is knocked loose from its atom, allowing the electron to flow freely and produce electricity.
The pros of solar energy is that there's no air pollutants, it harnesses electricity in remote locations, there's no noise pollution. Once installed, it provides an unlimited amount of electricity, and it lets people become less dependent on fossil fuels and foreign supplies. The cons of solar energy is that it's expensive. It costs $1,000 for one solar cell. A household needs more than one to power their household electricity. Weather can affect sun's efficiency.
Hydroelectric power is the energy generated from the water turning turbine blades as it passes through the dams.
Raised water levels created by the dams is collected into the penstock. Water then is carried down into a turbine water wheel that is at the lower part of the water level. The pressure of water drives the turbines that is connected by a generator to produce power. There are power lines attached to the generator to carry electricity to the power grid. Hydraulic power supplies 20% of the world's electricity.
The pros of dams are that it stores water for both irrigation and human consumption. It regulates runoff, which prevents floods and droughts, and that it generates power that is steady, inexpensive, and have zero emissions. The cons of dams are that it alters river flow, interfere with life cycle of fishes, for example, the salmon migration. It evaporates water, it creates sediment buildup, and it compromises with landscape and ecosystem, causing relocation of homes.
The windmill consists of 2 to 3 curved propeller-like blades that rotates around a rotor. The rotor is connected to the main shaft, which spins a generator to create electricity, and most of the time, wind turbines are mounted on a tower to capture the most energy.
Potential U.S. wind energy production in 2020 can generate enough power for 25 million homes annually, and wind energy only costs about 2 to 6 cents per kilowatt hour.
The pros of wind turbines is there's zero gas emissions, and once installed, the energy is free to the owner. The ground below it can still be used. And the cons of turbines is that there's noise pollution, it kills birds, its unpredictable wind patterns makes it unavailable at certain times, and it's expensive.